This is Damon Steele with Finance Builders. Today is Wednesday, March 30th, 2022, and this is a stock market update for trades of the day. And it looks like they were about the end of the month. So, and the bulls look like they're going to take March by storm. So that's great to see. Be interesting to see what April brings, but we'll get into it and take a look at charts and see what they're telling us about what's going on. Just remember, we're not financial advisors. Everything we're providing you is for information purposes only. These are the trades that we're looking at and the things that we're tracking. If you'd like to get more information, you can go to finwealthlive.com, and there you can register and get some free training. You can also join our free Discord where we post numbers pre-market. Whether the market's going up or down, all the numbers are there. We've had a really good track record lately. We've been hitting, 5 out of 5, 5 out of 6, each hitting their numbers. So really good track record right now. And so if you want to check that out, just join us and you can see us every morning. So let's get into some charts here and take a look at what's going on in the market. So you can see Dow Jones closed down 1.19%, NASDAQ down 1.21%, and S&P 500 down 0.63%. So you kind of see just a slow grind down, but a slow rally at the top. And actually, you're not seeing it here, but after hours, the market continues to kind of rally up here. So interesting to see what we wake up to tomorrow. If the market's going to decide to just run up and finish out the month even stronger, or if we're going to see a pump and maybe a dump. We'll see. So just be careful out there for trading. You see from our heat map here, money flew out of tech stocks and into energy and utilities, and probably a little bit on the sideline too. Great profits. I mean, we've had such a huge run those last 2.5, 3 weeks. And some things have never turned down, like Apple just continue to go up every day, no pullbacks. And so, that's a good opportunity to pull, take out some profits here. So maybe that's what you're seeing today is some profits taking, just in case the market was to turn. So we'll see. So just be careful out there if you are trading. See here from our scanner, these are stocks that we've traded multi-days, several of these, but nothing hitting really hard and heavy today as far as on the scanner. FRDG, FRGE was one we did trade today. You can see here, nice rally up here from the $21 up to the $41, and then a little pullback here, and then a little run up here after hours. Actually, I didn't get this. I was watching it on my screen, and I was like, gosh, maybe I should just hop back in there. But boy, this thing went right back up to $42 after hours, after dipping down here about 35. So looking for a continuation play tomorrow. This looks really strong. So that'll definitely be on our short list on our pre-market, which you can see it's already kind of rallied up, and possibly post-market as well. MULN, so this one was a late trade. This is a multi-day trade, but it came down. It actually fell off our radar because it had dropped down, and it came down actually around $2 again. But then at the end of the day, also we have this little rally up here to over $3. And then it kind of stalled out. So we're going to be watching MULN. Maybe there's more to this one. This one kind of just popped, end of day. So I'm going to be watching that one. GameStop, it kind of pulled back here. So this is on the day chart. Back to day chart now, instead of intraday chart. But day chart, see that we're finding support here. So hopefully we can bounce here. The GameStop did this nice little rally, probably a little profit taking there. AMC, nice rally up, probably some profit taking here as well. We are at support here. So if we can bounce off here, off this 26 area, then we can maybe get some more off this. If we break below those 25.50 area, then it's either going to be short or we'll take it off our list here. As far as earnings, nothing that we watched today or nothing Thursday, and there's no earnings reporting on Friday. So just something to be aware of. Apple made a nice little rally to a newer high up here, and then before pulling back. And one of the things, you can see here, we got a double top right here. This is, the highs, and then we came down, we made a lower high, and then we came down here and bounced back up here and made just tagged a higher high here off this one. So is that enough to rally up and rally towards 182? We'll see. If it breaks below 178, we're looking for a play back down here, maybe down to our trend line here. So look for possibly a pullback here if we can't get above this 180 level is really key for Apple. So we didn't do it today. We're kind of flat within this candle, this breakup candle. So as long as we don't break this, we'll see if we can get some continuation. Netflix, has rallied off here, had a good rally up here. Hit resistance, and there's a gap right up here, and it pulled back. So we're still above the moving averages, so that's good. If we can, bust back above 380, looking for a run to at least 384, 385, or higher, maybe maybe up to back to 400 to this gap. If not, then if we break down here, we could come back to 375, and if we break that, we have to lay down. So just got to watch it here. BABA, nice and flat. You see that we kind of bounce back and forth here. Consolidation. Looking for a breakout over 117 to go to 124. If we break down there at 116, then we're going probably down to 108. Nvidia got above our resistance line yesterday, and then today it pulled back down below it. So we're at 276.90 or 277. If we break 277, probably come down to 270, 269 probably down here, our support line. If we break 180, 283, we'll look for a rally up here towards highs again. SPY, this is on our short list as well. This is the one that's posted in our Discord along with the 5 others. In this one, you can see here that we pull back a little bit as well off that resistance area. 462, we could not break. But if we can get above 462, then we have 465, and then a rally up from there. We break below, this 456, probably coming down here towards, this trend line down here, maybe around 450. Tesla, same thing. So you're seeing a common play. So a little profit taking, and so that created some consolidation. Little dojis as well. So we had our island toppers, kind of ruined them today. So could we still pull back? We could, but they're not the isolated island toppers where you have a gap down at the next day and then you start to fall down. But it's possible we could still come down though. So just be careful out there. But Tesla, we need to break above 1,114 to rally. If we break below 1049, we're coming down to fill this gap. Shopify, looking to get above 709 to rally up here back towards 720, 740. If we break, if we don't hold the 700 range, we might be coming down to like 680. Facebook, looking for a breakout above 730 to, from 230 to get back up to 235, 240. If we break below this candle here, 225, we'll probably come back to 223 or 218. Google is kind of consolidating here as well. Really need to get above the 20 moving average here to get a rally going. So 2850 would be a nice rally up. If we break below 2900 or this 2850, 2847 level, we may be coming down here to the 100 moving average. Berkshire, see here, rally up, pull back here, just trying to really hold this area. So hopefully we can consolidate down here. I'll put a line out here just so it's just a little easier to visualize. So we really got to stay above this area and consolidate here and get some momentum and some volume to pull back up through there. Occidental, just kind of chop with right here right now. It really needs some momentum and volume to come back in to the energy sector to kind of get this to bump up here. So looking, for a continuation play above 60 or a breakdown below 55. Tilray just sitting here flat as well. So we're watching this one to see if we can get a breakout run. If money moves out of tech and moves into other areas, this might be one of them. So just kind of watching this one. Same with Delta Airlines. Just kind of consolidating out in here, just waiting for these to have their day. Win, same thing, it's flat. So, with the summer months coming up, just wait. I'm waiting for the day for these to start breaking out and money flowing in, and then we'll take advantage of these. Continue to subscribe, and like these videos, and hopefully this can, help you out in your daily trades, and then, pass information along, and hopefully it'll help others as well. But if you're looking for trade opportunities, if you're looking for a short list, definitely get on our Discord. There's a link on our website that will take you right to it, and there you can every morning pre-market we post all the numbers, and lately we just been killing it. 5 out of 6 numbers are hitting their mark every day, so it doesn't get better than that, at least in my book. So hopefully that helps you. Looking at 10-year yield, still pulling back here a little bit. We have our support line here. So hopefully, maybe you'll find some support down here on the bonds. So looking at, just kind of keep an eye on this one, for inflationary concerns. Dollar pull back as well. So the dollar's pulling back here. So that's good. It's good for us. Hopefully oil can continue to come down as well, and help with some of these inflationary issues going on, and maybe lower some prices for us. The VIX coming down here, just still below 20. It's kind of a doji here. We talked about a bounce. If we get a bounce above 20, market could pull back here, but it's just sitting here. So does this doji all of a sudden become a rally? It's possible, but right now it's holding down there, so that's good for the market to continue climbing. SPY, you see here, just pulling back here a little bit. It missed filling the gap by a few pennies. It just cracks me up when the market does that. Obviously there's a reason it doesn't want to fill the gap. So it just kind of rallied right back up at the end of the day. And I thought for sure, and I was like, well, maybe we'll fill the gap. But, we talked earlier this week, tricking companies out there, they like to just stop short of filling it out and taking off the other direction. So we have gaps above to fill. So we need to really break out above 462, and we got the gaps below. Break this 456 and we may come down to 450. Triple Qs, identical situation. Gaps above and gaps below. So looking for a breakout, really a continuation play, above 370, or a breakdown possibly below 365. Semiconductors, nice pullback here. So, and close down at the lows right here on the 100. If we break this 100 level, might be coming back down here, towards 268. We can break back above this level, 283, and rally up here, hopefully to 289. Dow Jones flat. So another flat day. We got the gap down here. So if we break below this 350, might be coming down here to 345. Get above 353, rally up towards 356. IWM pull back here as well. Really got to get back above the 200 here. Moving average, 211 to get towards 215. We continue breaking down tomorrow. It's very likely we come down here and maybe go down to 202 or even 200. XLK technology pulling back here. Didn't quite fill the gap. So, if we break below 160, very well could fill the gap and maybe even come down to, 157. We get above 164, we can rally up towards our trend line here at 168. Bitcoin kind of consolidating here now. So Bitcoin's, cooling off here. So it lost that momentum right now. I really got to break above this 47.5 to kind of rally up here into this next section here. Otherwise, we may come back here and revisit, this 45,000 level. Waves tagged our upper trend lines. We talked about this. That was the goal. So we tagged it, made new high. And then pulled back here. So, can we keep this momentum up here? It's possible, but typically when you get that, you're going to have to have some type of retracement, which we've retraced not quite 50% yet. 47 would be 50% retracement. So do we hold here? It's possible. It could also be possible we come down here, try to get support and bounce up to run again. So you can see here, we put this double top right here. We can see if we can pull back and do a double top, or even maybe go a little bit higher on waves. So waves really doing well. Luna, sitting here above the highs. So that's what we want. So we can consolidate and hopefully start coming back up here towards May 122. If we break below our support line here at 104, might be dropping back down here towards 100 or 87 even. So just be careful out there. That's our cryptos, our stocks, our levels. Definitely join us on the Discord and also take advantage of our training. We have a full set of training if you become a member. All that information can be found at our website, finwealthlive.com. And stay safe out there. We'll talk tomorrow night and see how we close out this month of March and what we do when we go into April, which typically April is an up month. But a lot of that depends on what's going on in the world. So we'll take a look at it day by day and help you navigate through this market. Everybody have a great night. We'll talk tomorrow.